¡Y comienza! Vean, vale, me quité el traqueo de la cámara. ¿Vale? Empieza la Summer Game Fest.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley.
Hello everybody, welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Ah, hola, gracias.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome everybody.
Gracias, compadre. Gracias, te lo agradecemos. Nosotros también estamos aquí para verte. Bueno, para ver los videojuegos.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future.
Sí, estamos emocionados del futuro.
Extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Mira, un gameplay extendido de Mortal Kombat 1, ¿eh?
It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season. And yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
Va a haber un evento, va a haber una cosa final que no nos vamos a querer perder.
The games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting.
Es algo que no estás esperando, pero a la vez te estás... Ah, ¿Prince of Persia? ¿Es príncipe de Persia? Es de Ubisoft, sí, es príncipe de Persia posiblemente. ¿Cómo tengo bien interiorizado los juegos que han salido estos últimos meses, estos últimos días? ¿Cómo lo tenemos todo interiorizado?
Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
¿Cómo es posible que lo tengamos todo bien interiorizado? Todo lo que sale en estos meses. Tiene que ser Prince of Persia. ¿Revivirán la saga? Yo diría que sí, yo diría que sí. Pero al estilo 2D, bueno, en 3D, pero en plataformas lineal. Sería bastante raro esto. Sí, Príncipe de Persia. Para enero del próximo año, para todas las plataformas. Bien ahí Ubisoft, reviviendo una saga. Ubisoft.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern.
Muchas gracias a las 4 personas que están aquí.
You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest.
All right, el lunes va a haber convención de Ubisoft. Okay.
Franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Gameplay de Mortal Kombat 1.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK.
Me encanta cómo volvieron a hacer un reboot de la saga, pero así desde el principio.
Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1.
Vamos a ver qué cosas trae Mortal Kombat 1. Hoy se ve bien, ¿eh?
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down. Fight.
Oye, se ve muy bien. A mí me encanta Mortal Kombat. Siéndole lo más sincero posible. Se ve rápido.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want? Sento. It's my family blade. Sento's mine. And I
Johnny
won't give
Cage?
it up without a fight.
Y Kenshi. Sí, es Kenshi. Oh. Uy. Maravilloso, ¿eh? La sangre se queda ahí, ¿eh?
Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earth, God of Fire.
Ah, son strikers. Los cameos son strikers. ¡Hala!
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make.
Es Raiden, de joven. ¿Ese era Sonya Blade? Ah, ese es Kano. Ah, manches, combos infinitos. Fatality.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Milena y Kitana. Me gustan los diseños de estas dos, ¿eh? Son bonitos. ¡Striker! ¡Regrese Striker! Un X-Ray conjunto. Los fatalities. Maravilloso. Me encanta bastante. Ah, obviamente tiene que estar este fatality tiene que estar. Está en tu sangre de septiembre 19. Preorden ahora. Obtener Shang Tsung y acceso a la beta. Ah, perfecto, me gustó.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys?
Me encantó, perfecto.
Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Ed Boon. Bienvenido, leyenda de los videojuegos.
Congratulations. They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all,
Déjale bajo tantito,
thank you
espérame.
for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe
Prácticamente están diciendo el final de Mortal Kombat 11 que prácticamente Liu Kang se vuelve dios, se convierte así en un dios y crea una nueva línea temporal.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo.
Mira la pantalla de versus.
When you start the game?
La demo.
In a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined.
Esto es de la beta,
with all the
obviamente.
fighters, and that's where you see... That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it.
¿Y así es la pantalla de carga?
The best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main...
Me estás diciendo que así es la pantalla de carga.
Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come into... It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety, so you can
Ok, está siendo grabado desde un PlayStation 5, ok.
A different move, push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination...
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but
se ve muy interesante, La verdad se ve bastante interesante.
And they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of
prácticamente es como los strikers que sacaban en el... ¿En qué juego era? En el Marvel contra Capcom 1.
You revealed some of them there, but
en el Marvel 1.
Set of characters that'll be in the cameos, or there's some repeats from the main roster.
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Espérate. Hay que cambiarnos de categoría ahora que me acuerdo.
Like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of nodding to the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game.
Cierto, Jean-Claude Van Damme va a ser en el juego.
People don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard.
Jean-Claude Van Damme va a ser la voz de Johnny Cage.
Out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. With this has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look.
Septiembre 19 sale este Mortal Kombat. Lo vamos a jugar, lo vamos a comprar. Posiblemente sí,
Lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome.
Bien hecho, Ed Boon.
Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now.
Un juego que sale de secuela de un juego que salió en 2013.
Gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
¿Un nuevo Path of Exile 2? Tengo que jugar este Path of Exile, Es una RPG bastante interesante, dicen. Dicen que... Estuve viendo comentarios que decían que si hay personas que deberían jugar primero Path of Exile, Lost Ark, antes que Diablo. A los que muchos dijeron, cualquier juego que juegues ARPG es bueno para meterte en este género. Path of Exile he escuchado que es un muy buen ARPG y que está bastante interesante. Path of Exile 2. Julio 28. Excelente.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Va a haber un nuevo update para el Street Fighter 6. ¿Sagat? No, son... ¿Cyborg Ryu? Espérate, eso no es Street Fighter. Eso no es Street Fighter, es el otro, el juego de dinosaurios. ¿Cómo se llamaba? El Primal, Exo Primal. El Exo Primal, sí. Capcom Collab número 1. Juega día 1 con Game Pass. Vamos a probar Exo Primal. Esto va a estar para Game Pass.
Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exo Primal collab will launch in the fall, with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
¿Una colaboración nunca antes vista?
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. We can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
El Dead by Daylight, Nicolas Cage. El Dead by Daylight, Nicolas Cage.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight.
Talbot. Nicolas Cage llega a Dead by Daylight. Hay que volver a jugar.
The easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage.
Está Nicolas Cage en el escenario. Nicolas Cage como Nicolas Cage.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very
Nicolas
very
Cage.
cool club.
Que estoy muy feliz de estar en el mundo de los
I
videojuegos.
gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror.
Ya me imagino, Nicolas Cage acaba de matar le acaba de dar un espadazo a la pinche Jill
So I
Valentine.
play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers.
Va a ser
and it's
asesino.
super amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like
Asesino o
hide and go seek.
superviviente,
You have
cualquiera de
your
los
three
dos.
other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well. That feeling of bonding with your friends.
Una disculpa por todos los sonidos que están acá afuera.
Heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, you know, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you
Casi se nos
make
muere.
when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So
Yep.
that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games. So
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first
Nicolas
Nick
Cage, una
Great to see
leyenda,
that. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in.
Una leyenda de las películas.
Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage.
Ah,
in
volver
Dead
un
by
gameplay
Daylight.
exclusivo. A ver.
Damn right I made it.
Nicolas Cage llega el 25 de julio a todos lados.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer.
Van a sacar el tráiler de la serie de la temporada 3 de The Witcher.
Witcher fans, we are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Va a regresar Henry Cavill, ¿eh? Como Geralt de Rivia. Literalmente no están haciendo adaptación de los juegos, están haciendo adaptación de los libros o del libro.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
Embrace. Well, that's deeply worrying.
A mí siempre me ha gustado. Tengo un amigo que es fanático de The Witcher. Se jugó el The Witcher 3. Y no sé, o sea, él habla de The Witcher de una maravilla, de una forma tan única, que hace hasta que me den ganas de jugarlo. Literal. Es maravilloso, ¿eh? Yo no he leído los libros de The Witcher. Sé los juegos. Los juegos son buenos.
The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
The Witcher.
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow.
El brujero.
Fangs. It's like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Estuvo bien, me gustó. Siento que me atropellaron, estoy cansada. Descansa, mi niña. ¡Y algo de Epic! De los creadores de The Vanishing, de Ethan Carter, Bulletstorm. A ver. Eso me interesa. Descansa, mi niña, descansa. Ya te mereces un buen descanso. ¡Ah, caray! The Witch Hunt. La casa de brujas. Comienza. O ha iniciado. Se ve chido, ¿eh? Witchfire. Early Access el 20 de septiembre del 2023. PlayStation VR 2. Smilegate Entertainment. Que sea un Killzone. Me gustaría que revivieran esa franquicia, PlayStation. Se ve chido, Me gustaría tener un PlayStation VR. Crossfire Sierra Squad. Toman la batalla en VR, llegando en 2023, en agosto. Una pantalla OLED también no estaría mal, ¿eh? Lo malo es que las consolas no detectan la pantalla OLED. La pantalla más larga, no la detecta. Remnant. Ese es Remnant for the Ashes. ¿Cómo lo sé? Yo jugué Remnant en su tiempo. Me gustaría volver a jugarlo, ¿eh? Comprarlo y volver a jugar, pero con todos sus DLCs. ¿De qué me perdí? Nicolas Cage llega a Dead by Daylight. Mostraron gameplay de Mortal Kombat 1. Y de que soy sexy. Supongo que será Remnant. Quiero pensar que va a ser Remnant. Ese último lo sé. Pero creo que no, ¿eh? Creo que no es Remnant, pero tiene estilo Souls. Pero quién sabe, ¿eh? Es que vaquero, ya sabes, traje de vaquero y todo eso. Ahora contra máquinas. Es un poco weird. Ah, Remnant 2. Tengo que acabar el 1.
We have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show.
Ah, ok, están dando drops en Warframe, pero yo no juego Warframe.
Later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Un juego nuevo con... ¡Ah! ¡Sonic! ¡Es un nuevo Sonic! El juego que te marea, si no te marea, te vomitas en encima, el chingas. El gotta go fast. Juega con tus personajes favoritos: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy. Juega con tus amigos. Cooperativo. Es cooperativo. Interesante, interesante, esto me gusta. Hasta para 4 personas, Mastería nuevas habilidades. What? Si era Amy o Rose. Rose es la que está con el equipo de Shadow, ¿no? Sonic Superstars. Mira, suscríbete para obtener una skin exclusiva de Rose. Van a dar una skin de Rose.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is
Honkai Star Rail. Lo jugué, pero no me funciona mi computadora. Tuve fe, ganamos. Ah, lo van a sacar para PlayStation, pero para PlayStation 4 o PlayStation 5 para descargármelo. Juego por tiempos anime. Que sea para PlayStation 4, por favor, lo quiero jugar ahí. Y también Tower of Fantasy, por favor. Quiero jugarlo en mi cafetera. Me gusta, me gusta bastante. Oye, me resulta un poco extraño que mi personaje, con mi VTuber no pestañe mientras está totalmente en silencio. Es como si te estuviera viendo sin parar, o sea, haciendo un stare. ¿Cuándo sale?
Never mind, I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time?
Genshin no Tower, esto que no se me sé su nombre. Nada más viene para PlayStation 5. ¡Chinguen a su madre! ¡Yo lo quiero jugar en PlayStation 4! ¡No tengo el 5! El cuarto del 2023.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game.
Juego inspirado en la historia de Pinocho, las mentiras de P, o sea, las Lies of P.
We have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Que esté en el Game Pass, por favor. Un juego inspirado en Pinocho. Souls-like. Es un Souls, con gameplay incluido. Ahorita por el momento no se ha cumplido nada de mis predicciones, Hola. Un Souls inspirado en Pinocho. ¿Ustedes qué opinan de esto? Destroy 2, me lo pienso. Lo presiento, más bien dicho. Es que son Souls. Lies of P.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Septiembre 19. Y vamos a tener los trajes de Pinocho. Juega la demo ahora. Lo descargamos. Lo descargamos y lo jugamos el sábado. O lo jugamos el lunes.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5.
A ver, un juego estilo anime en Unreal Engine 5. Creo que fue lo que dijo, ¿no? Ajá. No es Dragon Ball. Es como el Dragon Quest. Del creador de Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama. Dragon Quest. Es Dragon Quest. Únete a la aventura. En un misterioso mundo desértico, donde humanos y demonios viven juntos. No, no creo que sea Dragon Quest, pero algo así del estilo, ¿eh? Sandland. De Bandai Namco. Que llegue aquí a Toriyama.
Get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show,
después del show, Día de los Desarrolladores.
Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
¡Stray! ¡Y más juegos independientes! Vino a la basura mi mamá y me dijo que la tirara, que no quería, porque no se quería entretener. ¿Entender en qué? Junio 29.
I wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment,
juego de Amazon Games que sale en consolas,
and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
NCSoft and Amazon Games presentan Llegamos al momento donde los ARPGs nos invaden. Que Lost Ark llegue a consola, por favor. Me gustaría. Uy. La tormenta se aproxima. Es como Lost Ark, digo, como Black Desert. Prueba tu fuerza. Reclama el trono. Throne and Liberty. Nos unimos a la beta técnica. Yo creo que sí, ¿eh?
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Nuevo... ¿Eso es un vistazo al juego? Sí, creo que sí. Nexon. Ah, Chivalry. Parece Chivalry, pero no creo. Porque dijeron que iban a tener una vista de nuevo a este juego. What? Es como un Dynasty Warriors. Oye, está bueno. Está bueno, ¿eh? Típico, ponen canción épica para darle más énfasis a lo medieval. Warhaven. En Play for Free. El Party Animals. De eso tenemos que jugarlo nosotros y los panas, ¿eh? Este hay que jugarlo. Tiene que salir en Game Pass a fuerzas. El Party Animals. Me han anunciado como 7 veces en consolas. Ah, mira, ya por fin. 0920.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will
Dying
make
Light.
its way to Dying Light to stay human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Crash. Ay, ¿qué pasó? Se jodió el asunto allá en el evento. Es como el Crash Bash sin ser Crash Bash. Crash Team Rumble. Junio 20. Sí, necesito risas y momentos. Como el momento en el Gang Beast en donde yo quiero tirar a Talbot y me mata el tiburón. ¡Ay, te va! ¡Ah! ¡Ah! Ese momento fue increíble, ¿eh?
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neocortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Alan Wake 2. De hecho, ustedes sabían que esta persona que está aquí, él era el protagonista del juego Max Payne, el 1 y el 2.
And we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
14 años del primer Alan Wake.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic.
Tuve que ir a atender personitas del mundo. Oye, ya se nubló aquí afuera, ¿eh? Está bien pinche nublado, pero pinches nublados.
Pages of a horror story, maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original.
Ya no sé de qué están hablando porque obviamente ya no sé.
The lore about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place.
El Alan Wake lo vi en YouTube por 3 streamers, bueno, 3 youtubers en su tiempo.
To switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or
vamos en gameplay.
Hop in between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially. So we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine. I'm sure. Today, though, I know you brought gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Gameplay, in-game y cinemáticas. Esto, gameplay no es el final, representa el juego en desarrollo. Alan Wake, ¿eh?
Sounds like somebody's home.
Ahorita quiero ver a un streamer en específico que esté viendo esta reacción de Alan Wake. Oye, la iluminación está muy bien lograda, ¿eh? Uf. Yo jugar este juego solo no. Este juego... Un ciervo. Jugarlo solo no, ¿eh? No. Bueno, ese no es un ciervo. Ese es un hombre ciervo. Vale, hay dos griegos. Se ve muy bien el gameplay, ¿eh? Se ve fluido el gameplay. No se ven, no se notan caídas de FPS ni nada, ¿eh? Me gusta lo que veo. Si así es el futuro de los videojuegos, no me quiero imaginar en 5 años más cómo se van a ver los juegos ahora. En 5 años. Está siendo jugado esto en Xbox. Uy.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Alan Wake 2.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped.
Esta es la cinemática que vimos antes en el PlayStation Showcase. Ah, pero es diferente. Tiene más cosas. Octubre 17. Me gustó, ¿eh?
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Gameplay de Warhammer Space Marine.
Facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight.
Warhammer.
I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
Únete a la guerra galáctica. Y no te conviertas en camión como yo. Desata la devastación. Nunca te retires, nunca te rindas. Cooperativos para 3 jugadores. Warhammer Space Marine 2 este invierno. Pero lo para conseguir la edición coleccionista. Fortnite, ok, no. Ah, es un juego pixel art. A 3D y 2D. Bueno, 2D y un... Bueno, sí, pixel art. Uy, se ve bueno. Me recuerda mucho a cierto juego que es complicado. Celeste. Brave at Night presenta... Pero no, es un juego medieval así de decisiones. Ah, bueno, y de pelea también, ¿no? Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Celeste, déjame vivir.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Focus Entertainment y Saber. Cazafantasmas, sí, a la hueva. La cara C del templo debes hacerse un salto con dash. Un salto de fe.
Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. Uy, juego de zombies con graficazos bastante épicos, unos graficazos del demonio. Con ¿cómo se llamaba esta canción? You Give Love a Bad Name, pero en cover. Se ve bueno, se ve bueno. Toxic Commando en 2024, para el próximo año. Todavía está en fase de desarrollo.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
La puerta de Baldur.
And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
No estás mostrando nada interesante, con mis predicciones. Mis predicciones valen pa' pura madre. Yo creo que lo de Final Fantasy lo van a mostrar en la showcase de Square Enix, que lo tenemos que ver. O bueno, ese no sé si lo vamos a ver en vivo o lo voy a ver yo offline.
A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is
Me convierto en camión.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Baldur's Gate 3 en agosto 31.
He said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to. Gortash.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are
Spider-Man 2.
First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
okay.
is, you know, here it is. I mean, It has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there, I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously...
Ryan Inzar, creador de
Tell
Insomniac.
us a bit about him and how he
So
factors in.
Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not,
Estoy jugando el Sunset Overdrive, que también fue hecho por Insomniac, pero fue exclusivo de Xbox. Y está buenísimo, ¿eh? Lo jugué en su tiempo, pero lo abandoné por ciertos asuntos de que no tenía Game Pass. Pero buenísimo, ¿eh?
Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay.
Venom.
There you go. Good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell us, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're.
Si me preguntan a mí cuáles son de mis villanos favoritos del Spider-Man, tengo 3. Obviamente Venom, Misterio, el original, que es la mamada, y el, ¿cómo se llama? Y el Shocker. Shocker es un enemigo que no es muy utilizado, pero Shocker es un buen enemigo.
And I know that the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
the city is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're gonna tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Esas sí van a sacar para el... Van a sacar nuevo trailer, ok. Octubre 2023.
Nailing it. October 20th. Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much.
Exclusivo para PlayStation 5. Me cambio de stream, Sky. Creo que vas a acabar, ¿no? Cuando termine el evento, yo creo que sí terminamos.
Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight.
Yo creo que sí, porque ya llevamos 2 horas y 5 minutos.
Then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge.
Nueva expansión para Black Desert. No ni siquiera he acabado la primera expansión. ¿Qué pedo? Pal World. Este me interesa jugarlo. Tengo en la wishlist de Steam. El Pal World. Es un Pokémon con rifles de asalto y montones de cosas. Me gusta la idea, ¿eh? Que se haga para consolas gratis, por favor. O me lo compro, no importa. Pero tengo ganas de jugar Pokémon con armas de asalto. Pokémon con armas de fuego, me encanta. Pal World. Early Access a enero del 2024. Bravis. Ahora sí viene Black Desert. No he acabado. No he acabado Black Desert. No he acabado. No he hecho ni siquiera. ¿Pero qué popping hay ahí? Dios. No he pasado ni. No lo he acabado. Tal vez este personaje me haga volver, ¿eh? Esa mona posiblemente me hagan volver al juego, ¿eh? Land of the Morning Light, Black Desert, junio 14. Ah, pero es para PC y Steam.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves.
¿El Señor de los Anillos?
With hammer and axe we mine and scout. Across Middle Earth.
Sí, me tira media. Sí, el Señor de los Anillos.
Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
¿Es un Tower Defense? Posiblemente sí sea un Señor de los Anillos, ¿eh? Voy a sacar tantito porque ya me cansé tantito de estar en esa posición. Que ustedes no lo ven, pero ay. El Señor de los Anillos, regreso a Moria. Hay otro comercial de OLED. Sigo diciendo, las consolas no detectan esa de monitor, pero me gustaría tenerla para mi computadora nueva. Juegos de Game Pass en Samsung Gaming. ¿Están los Mortal Kombat? ¿Están los Mortal Kombat para Game Pass? Ahorita lo checo en el Game Pass de PC.
Now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
¿Un nuevo juego de celular de una franquicia legendaria? ¡Oh, Final Fantasy! Es el Final Fantasy Chibi Edition. Es el Chibi Edition, no Chibi. You know me? Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. El preregistro comienza ahora. El Ever Crisis se ve chido, pero lo malo es que mi celular creo que no lo va a correr. ¡Uy! ¡Uy!
Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. Get
a
free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a
Nos trolearon, guacho, nos trolearon.
Stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Nos trolearon, guacho, nos trolearon. Pensé que iban a decir algo de Final Fantasy VII Remake parte 2.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Don't Not. Focus Entertainment. Focus está haciendo muchos juegos,
We are banishers.
La verdad.
We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us.
¿Otro Souls? Porque parece.
I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
Cuando me refiero a otros Souls es como Souls-like. No van a decir nada de Elden Ring, de Metal Gear. Bueno, de Metal Gear quién sabe, pero bueno. De Silent Hill, Bloodborne o algo así. No, nada, cero. Banishers. Fantasmas del Nuevo Edén. ¡Yakuza! Un nuevo Yakuza. Los Yakuza me tengo ganas de jugarlos, Más que nada por toda la cosa que tiene los juegos. Like a Dragon Gaiden. El hombre que borró su nombre.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan? Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
¿Cómo se llamaba la orca? Willy, ¿no? Me ven a Willy. Willy. ¿Juego de terror acuático como Subnautica? No creo que sea Subnautica. Subnautica es de primera persona. Pues también es de primera persona,
What sort of operation are they running down here?
Me sorprende que haya atinado algunos títulos de lo que se iba a ver hoy, pero no de mis predicciones. Bajo las olas, agosto 29. Fortnite.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall.
Call of Duty Warzone, que ya Warzone 2.0 se murió,
At Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Ya me descargué el Modern Warfare 2 otra vez. Ya lo tengo de nuevo en la consola. Pero ahorita no se puede jugar porque hay un problema de seguridad. Call of Duty, temporada 4. Esto es Bundle. Una nueva zona de juegos. Resurgimiento de MZ Battle Royale en esta temporada. Free to play. Corre a este pueblo. Call of Duty Season 4 juega gratis 14 de junio.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75
patrocinadores, güey, patrocinadores.
Their contributions in the automotive and gaming space. We've all raced a 911 in some point at a game. Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
¿Cómo? ¿Un Xbox inspirado en las 24 horas de Le Mans? ¿Va a ser una edición limitada el Xbox? A ver si se ven bonitos. O es un juego, no sé. Cualquiera de los dos. ¡Qué bonito! Se ven bonitos, ¿eh? ¡Ah, mira, ahí está!
And here it is. The Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great
Fae Farm
sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Fae Farm para PC. Que sea free to play, por favor. Es como Stardew Valley y como Animal Crossing.
Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air.
Era exclusivo para Nintendo Switch.
I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore.
Se ve cuco. Se ve cuco el juego, ¿eh? Se ve bastante cuquísimo. Ay, espérame. Que acabo de dar cuenta de una cosa con el micrófono. Ahí está. Se ve cuco, se ve cuco. Septiembre 8.
Promise variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
Marvel Snap. ¿No es posible que este juego lo haya petado?
Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah,
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience.
Modo conquista, bueno, yo no juego Marvel Snap.
You don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Hey, fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but...
Ay, en el momento cringe del evento.
Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2.
Medusa.
It's +2 power. Let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Eso me interesa. Bueno, ni tan cringe. Eso va chido el tráiler.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
A ver, ¿qué vamos a ver ahora? ¡Kabam! Ay, había un juego que me gustaba de... que el Dragons of Atlantis. ¡Ay, cabrón! ¿Será? Sería interesante que revivieran esa saga de Dragons of Atlantis.
Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Actual gameplay footage. Uy, señorita Cuervo. El rey Arturo, la leyenda se alza. Regístrate ahora. Early Access empieza este verano. Este juego ya lo habíamos visto, ¿no? En los Game Awards. Creo que sí, no era Pathfinder, era otro. Era estilo... ¿cómo se llama? Dauntless. Ellos murieron como héroes y regresarán como Wayfinder. Sí, es el Wayfinder. Es el Wayfinder. No Pathfinder, era Wayfinder. Pero sí lo habíamos visto este. Conviértete en fundador. La temporada 4 de Fortnite. Temporada 3. No, esto es lo del Unreal Engine.
chance.
Conquista la galaxia en casi una hora. Stellaris Nexus.
What do you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavax.
Muchos juegos están saliendo. Este es el momento espacial, ¿eh? Este es el momento espacial de la tarde. Space Trash Scavenger. Sí, es momento espacial.
Stardate 43152.4.
Ah, Star Trek.
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by.
Yo he visto Star Trek. He visto como 2 o 3 películas. Creo que más, si no mal recuerdo. Pero están buenas las películas de Star Trek, ¿eh? Porque será Star Trek, ¿no? Quiero pensar. Exacto, Star Trek Infinite.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah. Right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting
Twisted Metal.
And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
This is gonna be fun.
La serie de Twisted Metal.
Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass.
Twisted Metal, buen juego, buena serie va a ser, estoy seguro.
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go? Baby, let your booty go. Girl, you want to show? The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Twisted Metal. Son en pico.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year.
Nuevo hack and slash. A ver. Ah, ok, empezamos bien.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga.
Oye, tienen que mostrar algo de Metal Hellsinger también. Según estaban ahí, haciendo cosas extrañas ahí en Twitter, los de Metal Hellsinger. Regresando en el tiempo. ¿Cómo? Combínate contigo mismo.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
Se ve interesante, ¿eh? Que puedas hacer eso. ¡Lisfanga! ¿Por qué se llama Lisfanga? No, pongan un nombre mejor.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us.
Doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay.
Vale, creo que es momento de conversación, ¿no? Voy tantito al baño, no tardo nada, ¿vale? Ahí mientras observen esto, mientras me voy a silenciar.
All three forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the game pace. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Vamos a ver gameplay de este juego.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can.
El juego se ve interesante, ¿eh? Gráficamente me refiero.
And we're still losing.
EA Originals. No me tardó mucho, ¿verdad?
North by northeast, 5 knots. We'll catch him, sir.
Immortals of Avium. Es una persona, es un robot, eso es. Oh, gameplay.
Get to the control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
What? Como que está muy roto, ¿no? Sí, como que está un poquito roto, ¿no? Defiende el corazón. Enfréntate a todos los jefes girando alrededor de él y será más fácil. Está siendo jugado este en Xbox. Es como si estuvieras utilizando armas de fuego, pero estás utilizando poderes que se asemejan a eso.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
Se ve interesante. Immortals, ¿no? Immortals of Aveum. Se estrena ya pronto, ¿eh? El 20 de junio. De julio.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches.
Vamos a ver qué trae la nueva
Summer
temporada.
Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Los temblores. A ver, eso me interesa. Esto lo vamos a ver mañana también, ¿eh? Cuando salga en el pase de batalla. Los dinosaurios regresan. Los raptors, más bien dicho. Ah, vamos a poder andar ahora. Bueno, los reales es lo mismo, pero era para hacer esto. Ay, como Indiana Jones. Ay. Optimus Prime. Y una versión más chiquita de Optimus. La actor Sloan regresó.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale.
El último juego que se va a anunciar.
To present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
A ver. ¡No! ¡Ah! ¡Ah! ¡Final Fantasy!
Through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
¿Aerith?
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after
Uf, el mundo de ay, el mundo de Final Fantasy. Uy.
But in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Uy.
What's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been? And you're asking me this? This is gonna sound crazy.
Ay, la granja Chocobo.
As far as I know,
Ay, los Chocobos. Uy.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star.
Cosmo Canyon. Con el abuelo, ¿cómo se llamaba?
Planetary vein.
Hugenwagen o algo así.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard.
En la fiesta. En el pueblo de Calma.
Whatever happened, he's alive.
but Why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what.
Reunión. Ah, la parte del... ¿Cómo se llama? Del cráter del norte.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Los turcos. Será un buen momento para acabarnos Final Fantasy VII Remake otra vez. En PlayStation 5. Nah, Yuffie.
They say she's a
Uy, en el barco. Genova.
the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. ¿Cuándo sale? ¡Fecha! ¿En 2024 en 2 discos?
There you have it.
¿Dos discos?
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom Opening Night Live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Oye, a ver. Entonces Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth va a durar mucho más que Final Fantasy 7 Remake en 2 discos. O sea que el juego, supongo que digital, va a pesar alrededor de 300 gigas. Alrededor de 300 gigas va a pesar, LOL. Es un poco... A ver, 2 discos. Nada más se cumplió una parte de la predicción. Final Fantasy VII Remake parte 2. Perfecto. Vale, pues gente, llevamos casi 3 horas de stream, ¿no? Sí, casi 3 horas de stream. Vamos a cortar aquí. Íbamos a jugar un poquito más, pero yo creo que es un buen momento para cortar esto, resubirlo ahorita al canal de YouTube. Bueno, que se resuba en la noche, porque ahorita lo voy a resubir, lo voy a recortar las partes y todo va a quedar así. Gente, muchas gracias por haberme acompañado el día de hoy. Son increíbles, son geniales, son asombrosos. Canal de YouTube, muchas gracias por acompañarme también. Y voy a recortar algunas partes para subirlo al canal de los viajes de Sky, ¿vale? Como por ejemplo Mortal Kombat, Prince of Persia y Final Fantasy VII Remake. Bueno, y lo de Fortnite. Bueno, lo de Fortnite lo vemos mañana. Cuídense mucho. Un beso, un abrazo. Sean felices, sean geniales. Y nos vemos mañana en un nuevo live. Cuídense mucho. Y pues no puedo hacer un fade out a esto, así que cortamos de tajo. Nos vemos, cuídense y bye bye.